Alright, you read the title, you know what this video is about. Also, I don't know what's new and what's not, so I'm just going to reveal every single one I own. So, yeah, let's go. Like I did 3 years ago, I'm going to go biggest to smallest. So let's start off with the biggest one I own, Wailord. I have 3 more jumbo, including Rowlet, Eevee, and Pikachu. Oh yeah, and Snorlax. It's a bit dirty, don't worry about that though. Now let's look at my Gigantamax ones, starting with unofficial, because it's actually a backpack. Oh yeah, and Blastoise and just the smaller Snorlax are just big, I guess. Okay, on to the real G-Maxes we have, of course, Charizard, Gengar, my third and final Snorlax, 1 out of the 4 Corviknights I have, Alchemy, and my tallest one, Gigantamax Meowth. Oh yeah, and Rillaboom's ginormous too. So before I move on to my legendaries, I'm going to show this. I have no idea why I bought this. I'm not going to show all my legendaries because they vary in sizes, but here's Battleform Terapagos to start off with. Has all the symbols on its back. My biggest one is Koraidon. Next is Primal Kyogre, and I am still looking for Groudon. I have both Giratinas, both Dialgas, and of course both Palkias too. Here's God, I guess. Here's Miraidon, the Phoenix Ho-Oh, and the Guardian of the Sea, who is a Psychic type, Lugia. Here's my only Paradox so far, Slitherwing. Randomly, here's Ninetales. Here is normal Charizard. Don't worry, I got 4 more. Of course, we got the other dragon, who is not a dragon type. Here is Decidueye. His wings are broken. Same with Inteleon's left arm. And Cinderace's right arm. And Primarina is just broken everywhere. Let's move on to ones that are slightly smaller, but are still big, like Incineroar. We also have Alolan Raichu. Next is Ampharos, or Ampharos. I really don't give a shit how you say it. How about some Serpentine, like Dragonair? I have Rayquaza and Shiny Rayquaza. And my favorite Pokemon, Gyarados. And since that one looks bad, I got a replacement. Oh, and who can forget Mesopotamian, my Shiny Gyarados. Here is Ogerpon. I also have Hearthflame, Teal, Wellspring, and Cornerstone masks. Yes, I have 5 Ogerpons. Oh, and here's base form Terapagos. Okay, I got some medium ones like normal Corviknight and the Taxi one. Here is Dragonite, Ariados. Here is Spiritomb, the only custom I'm actually proud of. Here is my Fakemon Furika. Here is Alchemy, which is actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Same with Jigglypuff, Mimikyu, Psyduck, and for some reason, Rookity is fucking huge. Its body is bigger than G-Max Meowth's head. Here is Tentacle, Zubat, Golbat, and Crobat, who I actually gave feet to this time. And those are all my customs. I got rid of the rest of them. That means the rest are all good quality, like Arcanine. I have 2 Magikarps. Here's Magnezone. Lapras' neck is still broken. I don't know how to fix it. Here's Dratini, Wobbuffet, and Wooloo. Here is Greninja and Shiny Greninja. Here is Rockstar Pikachu, and the same one that is not customized. Here is Silver Pikachu. Here is Phanpy, it's very glossy. And I have 3 glossy Pikachus. Ignore this one though. And on the topic of Pikachu, here we have Summer Pikachu, Halloween Pikachu, and Christmas Pikachu. I also have a Valentine's Day one, an arcade one, Mega Charizard Pikachu, Victor and Gloria Pikachus, both male and female swimmer Pikachus. I've got a Winking Pikachu, a Really Happy Pikachu, Pichu and Raichu. I don't know what Pikachu this is supposed to be. I have Popstar Pikachu, and I think this is supposed to be Neon Pikachu, but I'm not sure. I have 2 really tiny ones that are supposed to be keychains. My normal Pikachu, and Cap. Yes, I have 27 Pikachus. Let's finish off the medium ones, which first we have a fake one, Chansey. I bought this knowing full well it was fake. Here is a knockoff Shiny Charizard. I got this while trying to order the Shiny Rayquaza, but this came instead. Here is the official Shiny Charizard. And I got Mega Charizard X and Y, who have massive wings, holy shit. And here's Blaze, Astro's Charizard. And again, yes, I have 7 Charizards. Here is Fuecoco. He looks so stupid and I love him, along with Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. We have the Galar starters Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. And the ZA starters, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. And to finish off the starters, we have Oshawott, Trico, Quaxley, Piplup, whose head looks deformed for some reason, and finally the Alola starters, Rowlet, and Popplio. I also have this Litten who I made to look like a Torracat, but I don't really like it, so... I still have a couple medium ones, like Mega Blastoise. Don't know why Darumaka is just as huge as Rookidee. Same with Bidoof. At least Delibird is a normal size. Here is Petrunt. I broke one of its shells, so I had to sew it back on. Here is Fido. My Duskull is huge. Like Galarian Farfetch's Leak. This is like 9 inches. I also got normal Farfetch'd and Sirfetch'd. My Pikipik is also pretty big. My Horsey is oversized. Here's Cubchoo. Here is Sandygast. And the Troopers, Phalanx. Oops, sorry, I forgot Torchic as a starter. Here is Gengar. I have Meowth and Persian. This one is also fake. And the last bootleg, Golduck. Let's do the Eevees, shall we? Starting off with first, of course, Eevee. Next in line is Vaporeon, which I actually have 2 of. Also, did you guys know that next is Jolteon, then Flareon, Espeon and Umbreon, and I have 2 Umbreons, Leafeon and Glaceon, and finally Sylveon, which I also have 2 of. This is also supposed to be a keychain, but... Oh wait, I actually have one more knockoff. Clefairy. I'm gonna save the sitting cues and dolls for last, so let's just finish up with the normal size ones, which we have Tatsugiri. I also have a random Gengar keychain, which is very soft and is apparently breaking. I have 2 Soda Pops, being Solosis and Litwick. I have a Rotom, who is actually very big. Here is a Chimchar keychain, who I also forgot to mention in the starters. Here is Finizen, not Palafin, doesn't have a heart on his chest. Here is Mewtwo, he's my last legendary normal size plush. Here is Emolga, my only Pika clone. Here is Mew, Apom, Oddish and Bonsly, or Bonsly, however the fuck you want to say it. Ludicolo, Slowpoke, Pancham, and Riolu. My Beware is tiny compared to the rest. Here is Sableye, and Rockruff, the last normal-sized one. Oh wait, no, Vulpix is the last normal-sized one. Let's start with the dolls, since I have less of those, which first I have a lone Vulpix. Here is Ditto, he's stupid and I love him. And my favorite doll of all is... Corviknight. Yes, this is real. Someone had to approve this design. It's from Pokemon Center. And the rest of the dolls are the Reggies. Regirock, Registeel, Regice, Regieleki, and Regidrago. But I don't have Regigigas because it's sold out. Now, let's move on to my sitting cuties. Let's start with the Rotoms, which first we have the fridge, Rotom Frost. The oven, Rotom Heat. Rotom Wash, the washing machine. Rotom Mow, the lawnmower. And Rotom Fan, the, well, fan. Oh wait, I forgot Venusaur. You can just go right here. Here is Honedge, Dubblade, and both Aegislashes, Blade and Shield form. Here is Croc and Crocodile, Magnemite and Magneton, Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle. Here's Ponyta, Voltorb and Electrode. Here's Torterra, Pidgey, Omastar and Kabutops, Tauros, Wailord, and Yanmega, Magmar and Butterfree, Electros, Sceptile, Pangoro and Trevenant, Dusclops and Dusknoir, Cofagrigus, Gigalith and Flygon, Superior and Lucario, Galvantula, Cryogonal, underrated I said by the way, Onix, Chandelure, Beldum and Tang and Metagross, and last but definitely not least, Yamuchang. I know it's Yveltal, but... Now that is all the Pokemon, but I still have more. Because I have the Pokeball, and the Great, Ultra, Master, Dusk, Repeat, Dive, and Luxury Ball. I also have a Pokecube, and this Dynamax Ball that I made with a sock. But I'm still not done because I have the trainers. Of course I have all the Toads with Toad, Jamie, Brass, Grass, Portal, Michael, Tangerine, End, and Toadette. I also have Professor Toadsworth, Captain Toad who lost all of his accessories. I have Broken Brass, a Stunt Double Michael, and Stunt Double Toad. I also have this old Toadette that I don't really like, so... Here's Mario and Luigi, Bob-Omb, Galampi, the announcer of the Pokemon League and the tournaments. I have the Inklings, Woomy, and James, a Warpipe, and these 2 mushrooms. I also have the Among Us trainers of Pink, Cyan, Black, White, Blue, Purple, Coral, Orange, Green, and Charles. I also have a big white plush and Parasite Black. But lastly, I have Astro, Kratosbot, however he's missing his X, and last but not least, AB. And that is my entire Pokemon Plush collection of 2025. This is all 298 plushies. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.